I'll go find out what's going on.
Well, we can go as your assistants or something, depending on what.
Well, we could have 2 doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Really
I'll
can
be
use
assistant. I mean, we are all dressed quite nicely because I did specify before coming here we were going to dress nicely so we could go see Mike Hunt. So we're not in adventure clothes. So it adds to the thingy.
Ambiance, the lie, the story.
The story.
I have a training time. Does anybody want it?
Always.
I will. Yes, I'll trade you clarity for it.
All right, I just gave it to Pete.
Let me get rid of. I'll just. Just.
Training times are sexy cards.
Yeah, bye-bye inflatable sheep.
Ah.
Yeah, have that.
So I'm getting rid of a move 5 and a skill 5. Anybody want these? Didn't think so.
At least you got the World of Pain out of the way quick. No problem. You guys approach the guards and whatnot, and they're like, "Oh, there, civilians."
Hello.
Hello.
Why are you here?
We're doctors.
Identification.
I give them my identification.
Bam.
They look at your identification like, oh, and who's he?
I'm their assistant.
Oh, right. They take you over and they're like, be careful not to mess up the crime scene and such. We're going to have an expert come in and look at it, but you guys arrived much quicker than I was led to believe. I thought it would be another 15, 20 minutes until you got here.
Well, we're here now, sir.
Efficiency.
Logan, the gentleman that had the dagger, was it damp or was it dried blood? You mentioned about the blood in the sheet.
Damp.
Damp. Okay.
No problem. You guys head on in there, and they take you to it. There's a bunch of fucking hysterical servants and stuff. We just need you, says the guard leader as he's going in. He has insignia and shit, but you might be like a lieutenant or something, kind of a low officer, right? He says, what we're needing from you is the cause of death, because it's a little confusing. He says, yes, wow. These chains, the door was chained shut from the outside. He takes you into a room. The only windows are small and high up. It's like a library type room. And there's a lot of richly dressed people who were sitting around, but it appears that they were mauled in a freakish over the top way. There's a couple that are missing limbs, like arms, legs. One guy who's bitten in half. There's like a big sofa type thing. It's got a huge bite taken out of it.
Are there any blue crystals around?
I'll let you know. Let me finish describing the scene. Oh yeah, that blue crystal. Yes. Everybody can give me a Sandy roll for human gore gross out, as Fulton was doing. It is over the top. There's a bite mark in the fucking ceiling. It looks as though the jaws were like bigger than this. What I'm doing with my hands, touching the fingers together. Yeah. It's just absolute total carnage. Anybody who fails their sanity roll, it's take a D6. It's very disturbing. There's blood splashed. Oh wow, not that disturbing. If you make it, it's 1 point toward human gore or gross out, unless you have both of those maxed. So take your choice. But you're checking this out and going, Well, what killed them, says the guard. You don't see blue crystals around.
Do you mind if I speak to the servants. I'm also a trauma specialist, and I was asked to make
please come with me. Come with me.
Lasting trauma.
Of course, yes. If you can get any information out of them, we would be the one who any additional help. I see why they sent the 2 doctors. It makes sense now. He says. He takes Dr. Yang out. It's not a cryptozoology thing.
Zoology, animal law to see if it's shark bites.
Go for it. You're at a +10.
Yeah, make it.
Shark bites.
Yep.
Right. Corey, give me a psychoanalysis roll in order to calm somebody down enough to ask them a few questions, or at least get their story out of them.
Got it.
If you had the slap out of it card, that'd be a brilliant one. Tell me what I want to know. Yes, sir.
Or if you had the calm spell.
Hmm.
Actually, it might not work because they're not that bad.
They're pretty bad. They're very shaken up. Anybody that's seen that kind of thing.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to spend the hero point.
And Joseph just shaking her. Tell me what's wrong. She's like, and the lieutenant's like,
I feel that this is important.
I don't know if that's really appropriate, he says. And he's like,
there we go.
Oh, that's better.
I have.
All right, yes. You go over and talk softly to him and get the medicinal brandy going. And she's like, oh, sir, it was horrible. All the heads of the family had gathered together to have their meeting and whatnot. They come in from all over, and then they dismissed the servants after getting drinks and things, and so we left, and then the screaming started, sir. We came over as quickly as we could, but the doors, they were chained shut from the outside and locked. We couldn't get in. The doors are too thick to break down, sir. And so we had to fetch the gardener, who got a bolt cutter, and he brought it in, and he cut the bolt, and then the screaming had stopped, sir. We opened the door.
Hear any other noises other than the screams, like animal noises or anything?
No, none at all, sir. It was just them screaming. I hear that screaming in my dreams, sir.
This may seem very strange, but did you notice any temperature change? Was it colder by the door, or warmer?
No, sir, no. Just the blood, sir. So much blood. Oh, and the arms. We couldn't find all the limbs. They were gone.
Which families were meeting here?
Oh, sir, it's just the head of the house. Their family here. The family is named Barpo. The family Barbo, sir. That's who I've been serving since I was a young girl.
Barbo?
Barpo, sir. Barpo.
Barpo. Gotcha. And it was only members of that family, right? Barbo?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, what will I tell Mistress Constance? She was out of town. Oh, no. Her father and mother and brothers, or uncles rather, are all dead. Dead, sir. What will I tell her?
Do you know where Mistress Constance is right now? She might be in danger, so we would want to...
Oh, sir.
Where is she?
She is elsewhere. I will find out where in a second here. Please hold.
Rack your brain there. We know. It's a traumatic moment.
I'm so traumatized and freaked out.
Do I know, Logan, I have no idea what kind of medications or whatever they would use here, right? So I couldn't,
There's always one good choice for all medicines.
Opium?
That's right.
All right.
Do you remember the old-timey thing that they always called it?
Laudanum?
That's right.
Yeah,
give her some laudanum and a sedative.
I will write a prescription for that.
Yeah. No problem. You remember your old trainer? He used to always give them laudanum and a what's it called? Enema. Yeah.
Woo.
He said that. Oh, yeah. Well, it always calmed them down. Anyway, she's in Ventura Village, sir.
Right. Well, okay. I want you to
the
go.
the danger, sir. Whatever did this, whatever unholy force did this,
Ventura,
they may
what?
be trying to kill her as well. The enemies of the family are legion. They were one of the pure magic families. 5 pointers all, sir. 5 pointers. No, we don't speak of the points anymore, says the lieutenant, watching closely.
What was it? Ventura, where?
Ventura Village, sir. The village of Ventura.
I tell the lieutenant that he might want to dispatch some people over there just to make sure she's
well
alive.
Done, that man, he says. He swiftly goes over to order his subordinates about.
Okay. Well, I need you to. I'm going to write you a little script here. I would like you to take that to the pharmacy and get some of this. This will help.
Pharmacy? She says, confused.
Oh, well, you need medicine. So wherever you go.
What's a pharmacy, sir?
It's a place. It's an old term we use for a place where you get medicine.
Oh, you don't have any on you?
I unfortunately do not. They didn't allow me to bring any.
Perhaps she holds out her empty medicinal brandy glass.
Is there any brandy nearby?
Of course, the brandy was produced right away. You're not sure how many she's had. Excellent. No problem.
There you go. A few of those might start calming you down.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. You will be okay. The trauma like this, our brains want to heal themselves. So you'll find that you will. You might have some residual imagery at night for the next few days, but the medicine should help with that. After about a week or so, your body will forget. Your brain will purposely forget.
She grabs your lapel and holds you or pulls you in to whisper into your ear. It was family, Loopy. Loopy. I know it was them. They have been at war, a secret war. Oh.
Loopy?
No, Loopy, she swoons.
Okay, gotcha.
She manages not to spill her brandy while swooning. You're not sure how sincere her swoon is. Not a drop was spilled in her fainting. So, meanwhile...
Right, got it. I will report back to, after I set her up with her brandy, I will report back to the doc and assistant.
Oh, cut over to those two real too while you deal with your domestic stuff. Just scream at him, leave Daddy alone with his dream. Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, you guys are going around there.
Is there any prints in the blood of a small animal like a small dog or a cat or a kitten or anything like that?
None. No, Logan did not steal everything.
Okay. I was wondering how far you went with this.
No.
I'm going to search the room, too, in the bodies. And
yes, I'm interested to see if anybody happens to have a bracelet on them.
No, nobody does. As far as the body searching, the guards don't want you to get that close because these are respected people and they just want to know how they died.
Well, I must inspect the wound.
Oh, shit, says the guard. Well, don't step in the blood.
Of course not.
Give me a prestidigitation roll to do the, oh, yes, and boop, boop, empty his pockets at the same time without the guards noticing. Or at least see if there's anything you're interested. There is nothing really of interest or value on any of these people. You are a smooth operator as far as that goes. It looks like all they were holding was like cigars and brandy type of shit. They were obviously just, give me evidence analysis rolls to try to do a little crime scene reconstruction, home style. In a home style. Yes.
Nice.
Holmes seems, or Fulton seems rather good at this. I almost said Holmes by reflex. According to what you're thinking there, they were probably sitting around. It's like he was here, he was here, he was there. And then something happened. They had time to jump up, run around. A couple of them made it to the door and were probably doing the, we want out. And then they fucking died. No tracks, no teeth, no little kitten paws things, nothing.
So
it was a shark attack.
Yes, hammerhead shark.
You're guessing like great white type stuff here.
White.
We're talking like nasty Australian, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, great white pointer. Yeah, shark attack.
Okay,
you can tell by the way it's being rendered.
The guards are like, no, that's stupid. We can't tell Lieutenant when he gets back this is a shark attack.
So you guys come have no problems with monsters, etc., wandering around town, magic and stuff. So a magic weaponized shark.
They look really dubious about that. No. What?
Why was the doors chained on the outside?
I don't know, says the guard. Why were they? To keep the people in. There's no other way out. That's it, he says.
Who,
as in, was the servants? Did the servants chain the doors?
Nope. The servants did not chain the doors.
So they found that
the doors were not chained until after the screaming started. Then they discovered them chained. They had to get the gardener with a bolt cutter to cut it.
Okay. It's interesting that somebody was able to get in and chain the doors.
Or magic.
Magic chains, says the guard nearby. Lieutenant comes back in. Well, he says. So, Doctor? He frowns at you guys. What news?
What?
Would you like your larger corpse poking stick, sir?
Please.
Well, so here's Lieutenant. Here's the information that I've gleaned so far, aside from the very specifics of their cause of death, which is my companions or my colleagues.
You go over what you found from the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, I let them. Yeah, we already talked about Mistress Constance being the only member of the family that's still alive and quite possibly still in danger.
We have sent people to try to retrieve her safely.
Right. I did get indications from the staffing that they felt very strongly that another family was involved in this execution, which was the Loopy family.
The Loopy family? They are a well-respected ancient family of the city. Do they have any evidence?
No, this is merely speculation at this point. However, perhaps there was an outstanding dispute between the two of them. I know, as I recall, the Loopy family, do they make like a magical chalk type thing? I think they do, don't they?
I'm not sure, he says.
Hold on one second.
They may be one of the old magic families. He attempts his city lore roll. He's not bad at this. Let's see how he does. They might be.
Yeah, well, this family was a magic family.
I see. Well, what was the cause of death then, Doctor? He says, looking at Fulton. Fulton's masturbating in the corner.
Shark bites.
A shark bite, he says. Surely you can't be serious.
Of course I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Very well. We'll expect your report delivered to the guards headquarters by tomorrow morning. Thank you very much, doctors, for coming in.
You're welcome.
Excellent work.
We should go.
And assistant.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go.
Where are the chains that chain the door?
They show them to you.
Are they ordinary chains? Are they special chains? Are they rude? You got anything on them?
No, it looked like just a length of ordinary chain, big enough to put a padlock through.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a padlock.
Yep.
We should go, guys.
Okay. Let's.
You drag those guys off. Some other well-dressed individuals are going toward the building as you guys hurry off.
We walk faster.
You guys go around the corner and you hear, "You're what?" And so, right, where to?
Did those guys have a silver bracelet on?
Nobody has a silver bracelet on except you three, as far as I know.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I got. Okay, so this family was called the Barpo family. They were 100% pure magic family. All 5 pointers, I guess, but they don't use the point system anymore.
Yeah,
there's only one member of the family that's still alive, and that's Mistress Constance, and she's currently in Ventura Village. The servant felt like this was an attack from the Loopy family, I think she said, but she could have said Froopy. I don't know exactly. It was difficult to understand her. If it was Froopy, then I've heard that name used before in the people who made magic chalk that we used to get to the halfway house.
Okay.
Froopy Land.
Yes, the box that the chalk was stored in.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was Froopy or Loopy, but there is apparently a rival pure magic family that they are fighting with. Ooh, that sounds bad. Anyway, that's what I got from the... and here's how it went. Everything was fine. They were gathered for dinner. The servants were about to bring drinks in when they started hearing screamings. They went to go open the doors, but they had become locked, and they couldn't get in. And they had to get a gardener with a bolt cutter to cut the chains before they could get in. When they got in, everybody was dead. The screaming had stopped.
Okay.
I'm on it.
So a flying shark got introduced to the room. Like chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah. So, yeah. Odd. And I don't understand why. So the silver bracelet they're looking for might be some sort of magic item.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Constance has it on her.
Or knows who might have taken it. The thief could be somebody who stole from this family, or it's somebody from this family that the opposing family feels stole something from them.
Maybe.
Right? So, might have something to do with all that. I don't know.
So, Ventura Village is about 5 days' journey. Outside of the city. You follow the coast road out and you get to Boo, which is a small village. That's a day out, and then 4 days from there to Ventura Village. And then 3 days from Ventura Village to Santa Claus, if you want to go there to get your fortune read.
Also, do we know that she's really there? What happens if she was in on it?
Yes, well, that's the thing. But I'm not sure if a train goes there or not. So we could potentially get a train. If there's a train line going out there, we get a train out there, which is potentially faster than what the guard's going to be doing.
Well, we can also scope out the drop point tonight, see if a representative from the opposing family or who shows up for it, perhaps. might also work.
It's. I mean, Cycly Sun's gonna only check it like of an evening when they're going home or in the morning or something like that. Unless, as you say, somebody's inside the place and can get to it that way.
By the way, this home was extremely dapper. I mean, when you go in, there's like they don't have a giant elephant's foot, but they got like umbrella stands. They've got the table with the beautiful tablecloth. They've got the big fucking chandelier. They got the double stairway up. All the rich shit in there. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely dapper home. They've got the upstairs downstairs thing going also. They probably got it's not a big enough home to have like an extensive maze of servants tunnels and stuff, so that you don't have to see the servants. They just kind of pop out from here and there. But it looks like it's possible to have them be at least somewhat discreet in that home. So you're thinking that for a good, like, for at least Doc Fulton, I'm not sure about you other two because he's been around a while. He's pretty sure he could fucking do a break in, sneak around, and not get spotted if he did it when everybody was in bed and stuff like that. There's a lot of real estate in there, and he's a fucking ninja, so. And God knows he's killed enough ninjas.
Well, I will leave. Okay, go ahead, Logan. Sorry.
I was going to say, as you're walking, you notice that the factory is putting on a new play that's starting soon, and people are starting to go in.
What's it called?
It's called the Curse.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Mm-hmm. The tickets are 3 bits each, unless you'd like that's for the standing at the bottom of the stage area. If you want a fancy seat, then it's double that price. If you want a box, it's a silver piece per person for the cool box where you can sit and look down with possibly your opera glasses and shit. Or Doc Fulton's finger glasses.
I'll let you guys talk about what you want to do next. I need to bounce away for a second.
Just in case you wanted to go to a play. Plus, you're hearing guards getting very alarmed and find them, etc. So I thought I'd point out the play, which the last few people are wandering into.
I take the hat that I've been wearing and I put it on someone else's head. And
give me a prestidigitation so they don't notice. Shows some hipster dude wandering by and you just go, bink. No problem. Shows him getting seized by the guards. You got a lot of mileage out of that fucking hat, you're thinking to yourself. Are you guys wanting to continue wandering the streets and hoping not to run into guards, or do you want to go into the play?
I think going into the play is a good idea. A silver each. And then we'll watch the play, hang out for a bit.
Okay. If you'd like to spend an extra total of 4 bits, you can get popcorn and drinks as well.
Sure,
They'll deliver them.
Spend an extra silver. There you go.
You have champagne and caviar delivered to your box. No problem. Opera glasses are supplied for those who don't have fingers. And you guys are able to talk up there. The play is very, very strange because the guy's like, I must confess. He's got a British accent. I must confess that when the moon rises, something horrible happens to me. Oh no, I see it. And the woman's like, what? What happened? And he goes, ah. And he goes, merde. And she goes, what? And he pops up and he goes, je ne sais quoi. She's like, oh my God, he's turned into a Frenchman.
Awful.
Very awful.
I wonder if he's get slayed by a baguette or what.
I actually had a dream about that. And so I don't know what's wrong with my subconscious, but I suspect it's broken. But yes, that's the whole, instead of being a werewolf, he becomes a Frenchman when the moon is up, and he runs amok on the countryside wearing a beret and a striped shirt. It's just it's one of those weird plays that you can only see here. Yeah. Possibly because they won't let it be seen anywhere else. But on the good news, you guys are able to sit around and chat completely privately and sip champagne and eat caviar because, yeah, it's the finer things in life. And you're dressed for it too, so nobody questions your right to be up there. Meanwhile, Cho's a hipster in a very silly hat objecting, but it's not my hat. Take him to the lieutenant. Let me do a roll for lieutenant. Come on, fumble. He's like, so, Dr. Fulton, we meet again. The guy's like, what? Anyway, you will tell us where your two colleagues are, or we will have you locked away. Lock him away. And thus ends another hipster.
And there was much rejoicing.
All
right. So did we want to go out to Ventura Village or do something else?
I think we should go and check out the museum tonight first because supposedly that bracelet or whatever's supposed to be delivered tonight. So I'm thinking that would be that they're looking for that now.
Yep. Sounds good.
No problem. I'm going to cut too, if that's all right.
Yep, that's fine.
Well, do we need to get anything? Because I have to run to the bathroom. I'm having issues today.
He rolled a fumble card and got the poopy pants one. Yay! So, Pete, you've got two guys who are just staring straight ahead with you. Do you have lockpicks?
No. And I don't have lock picking either.
Pity. I think you should cram all of your the lockpicks into the lock, and then when they come back, you go, there you go. They're like, what?
I don't have lockpicks to even do that.
You guys are now standing outside of the side door of the or nobody's ever gone to the front door. I just want to point that out, unless you tell me you want to go. But you're standing next to the side door.
All right, shall we go inside?
It appears that it may be locked.
I think it might be locked.
I listen at the door.
Ooh, we're back to D&D. Give me a listen roll. Earwigs burrow into your head and you die. Ha ha ha! I'm an evil GM. No, anyway. So
one of those things is true.
Right, you don't hear anything, and the other two guys are probably keeping an eye out around. And they have freakishly high spot hiddens as well, so I'll let you know if anything alarming happens. You're thinking that you've got a little bit of time, but not infinite time to pick the lock, because occasionally people do walk by this. You know, this is the artist district, and they keep odd hours.
How well lit is it?
Outside, mildly here and there. I don't know if anybody has any time. Right, he's sitting there trying to play with the lock. It's not helping. It appears it's completely impregnable from your attempts.
It's not my sting. I'm not really good at that.
So, you've been defeated by the lock. Would you like to go home and have some brandy?
Okay.
I can. I'm always happy to give it a shot.
Okay.
But
brandy, I could be lucky. Nope.
So, brandy?
How's this thing working on? Hold on one second. Let's see here. Oh, wait, my character. That's weird.
My God, he's turned invisible. After him.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes. Lock picking. Careful. Yes.
Can't believe nobody liked the play.
Brandy?
Right. So back home in Brandy?
No, why we could always try the front door.
Mm-hmm.
that you'll have a much less of an opportunity there. May only get one.
I'll try again, I guess. Can I try again?
At -30? You'll never make it. Never going to do it. Never. Oh, he picks the lock. All right. So, excuse me. Somebody's inside.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, the turtle head of poking. I think they're...
What kind of cards you guys got?
Oops. Where are we? We want that. Happy Holidays, which is discard and draw a new card. I can take it, coach, instant heal, opponent fails, wine law +20, assistant +10, round revision. So
I also have a round revision, clarity, assistance, d4 damage, and skill +10.
Get rid of the wine law.
But how will you ever function without wine lore?
Well, I was contemplating if I could, when we were sitting there at the theatre, use it, but I had to reduce my hand anyway, so.
Well, before you open the door and get in just before some people wander by, please reduce your hands.
Anybody want to discard?
I'm assuming it's not a victory prestige mod the way we're going.
Probably not.
So I'll get rid of that.
I can never tell what the players are going to do, so it's kind of up to you guys.
I know, but at this stage it is not. So what we're working on is unlikely to be. So.
Yes, but I came up with a plot for you, by God.
And so I have a bunch of cycling cards. Does anybody want to get rid of stuff to have a leadership?
Well, I've got some combat type cards, so and assistant +10.
I mean, I don't use a lot of magic, so if somebody wants this clarity, I can give it to them or ditch it. I figured one of you two would be the heavier caster.
Not anymore. I think you would know more magic than I do now.
I know 2 spells. Yay!
All right, I'm getting rid of an assistant 10. Anybody want it?
I've got an assistant 10.
I'm getting rid of a skill 10. Anybody want it?
Nope.
No, thank you.
Just came up with a new card idea.
Getting rid of a reroll. Anybody want it?
Negative.
Oh yeah, when I'm finally on my break, whenever that comes, I'm going to work on spells, cards, plots, new zones. I'm going to be a busy fucker. I just want to barricade myself in somewhere and have them bring me food and Wi-Fi. That's all I want. If it's time to see any Poland, then I might do some of that. I don't know.
All right, we'll go in.
No problem. You guys go in. You all enter in, quietly close the door behind you. Voices and talking and stuff go by from various artistes. And it's dark as fuck in here. God damn it. There's no lights on at all in here.
I pull out my little flashlight, my little magic dildo.
Ah, yes. You have your magic dildo. I forgot about that. Excellent. It's a Magitech flashlight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You illuminate, and there's a huge fucking face close to you, bearing its fangs, and what do?
Slap it. Stop it.
Give me a strength roll. You want to fail.
That doesn't seem likely.
Okay.
Besides the sound of crashing stuff, is there any other sound in here?
No, not at all. You guys are completely alone.
Nice. Okay, I'm sure that wasn't valuable.
It just shows it shows it all doing the domino effect around the room as you guys are watching.
Continue on.
All right, no problem. This appears to be back in the days of the mages and stuff. This was the state-approved art gallery, so only state-approved art could get in this gallery. So
yeah,
it's very much.
I vaguely recall visiting the art gallery at one stage out of curiosity to see if they had salvage stuff.
Cat.
And he flees again.
We're all having issues today, like Jesus.
Yes. Fucking cat, man. Anyway, right. It's all state-approved art stuff. Nothing that really is of interest to you. It's pretty much glory to the state type deal. What do you do?
So I want to go to where we think the other side of.
No problem. You guys head over there. It's a big tapestry showing like the glory of the mages as they are making everything better again, making crops grow and shit like that. You move aside the thing. Looks like there's a loose stone on this side.
Huh, so there we go.
What does that mean, Corey? I don't know what that means. Are you
It means
fingering the hole?
look at that, a loose stone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were fingering it.
I might if it asked nicely.
Everybody needs a good fingering from time to time.
Okay, so definitely we are thinking that the reception is going to be on this end. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. So what?
You're not sure if there's anything on the other side of the loose stone, but you can definitely tell it could be removed.
Well, I'll pull it and look inside.
It looks like there's enough space inside to put one of your communications bracelets or some other small object, yes. And then on the other side of that is another stone, which may or may not be loose. Probably is.
Makes me wish we had like a tracking device or something that we could put like on a fake silver bracelet.
Ooh, that would be lovely.
Gotcha.
Well, why don't we lay in wait and see if
somebody
anybody
comes in
and checks it out.
Yep.
Oh, you're worried about somebody coming and finding the destroyed artwork.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, is there a place that we can stake it out here? We like
in here? No, there's no real good places in here. You're not that artistic.
And hide behind some. I don't know. Do they have freestanding art?
It's rough. We can't just hide in shadows or something, like, like.
Yeah, well, if someone's coming through the door and heads that way, then we just go on the other side of the art gallery, the art museum, and wait, presumably.
Right, or we, maybe move some crates in here or something like that. Pretend like it's some people are unboxing some new art display or something.
Right. Sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
So nowhere goods in here.
All right, we're gonna bring like crates into here from the storeroom, like they're uncrating new art or they're putting things away.
Sure.
Hell, we can even take some of the crates and put them over by all the ruined stuff and make it look like they're cleaning that up. I'll put like a dustpan and a broom over there to make it look like someone broke it and they were mid-cleaning and went home for the day.
Then we will
take a card, Chris. That is fucking working with what you got.
And we make ourselves a nice little hidey hole.
Nobody has any food or water on them.
That's we don't care. We're not really. Yeah. We've done this so many times. That's like saying like, oh, it's Tuesday. Okay.
Right.
I don't expect us to be here for like 5 days.
No,
I'm very surprised if someone doesn't turn up. I just assume someone's going to be coming on a daily basis to check things.
Next day?
I was going to say before we cut to the next day.
Oh.
Doc?
Yeah?
Can you hit me? Where are we?
Say it Fight Club style, Pete.
Harder, Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So why do you want me to hit you?
Because the next level of shape-shifting is heal wounds.
Oh, and so that you have that already and you're trying to heal yourself?
Yes.
Harder.
All right. I'll punch you.
Thank you.
This should be fun. Gets a crit, kills McKay. Wow, fuck. Happy?
Good thing Suede isn't
I
here.
fail. I can't fucking hit you.
Well, I'm not moving. It's not like I'm
No,
moving.
you're the plus 30 because he's just standing there.
Oh, with a plus 30, I hit him.
Yeah, I'm not dodging or anything.
Remember, it's half and half, so it may take a few goes.
No, it's fine. If it's half, doesn't matter if it's half and half. It's damage is damage.
So it's 2 points.
Beautiful.
All right, so I'm gonna wait. We'll wait till like 4 o'clock in the morning. I give one of these guys my trump card. I'll be like, all right, I'll be right back. I'll go get us some food, and then you can pull me back. All right, sound good?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Sure.
No. Oh, that was so close.
I trump off to MMO. I grab us some food. I cast a couple spells while I'm there, so I don't make all kinds. So I make all kinds of noise while I'm there.
Sarah, help me find my pigs, says a guy.
Get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing in our room?
Well, you went to MMO land. No problem. Yeah, he's trying to explode himself right now.
Okay. I'm going to cast a couple spells, get some food, and come back.
Great. No problem. Yeah, they don't charge you for anything here. Although they are starting in with the currency. One side of it, it's got Alex Kinley's face. On the other side, Australian flag. It's at that point where when you see the Australian flag, that your head explodes like an overripe melon. No more running. You need somebody to do first aid and 2 meds to fix you. Until then, you're done running.
Okay.
They aren't calling you.
Oh, I don't know how these things work.
Have you walked the pattern? No, you haven't, have you?
I attempted training last time, but I did not complete my training.
So no, have you walked the pattern? No, that's
no,
the important bit.
Nope. Have not done that
Yeah.
But you have.
Mm-hmm.
I explode, Logan.
Yay! And you're living in MMO land. You fall over. I'm spilling the food. God damn it, you say.
I stand up.
I attempt to contact him with his trump card.
Excellent. 2 minutes later, he's back. He gives you guys food. For some reason, your food has just a little bit of grit in it. Maybe it's a new recipe. You don't know.
Oh, and Freddie tried an interesting method of teaching Tom and I, and I don't know, there's something weird about Freddie's teaching habits. I don't think we'll ever learn how to create trumps from Freddie.
Okay.
Shows all 3 of you in a big box just sitting around. Yeah, this sucks. So you guys have a nice meal, and then it's time to use the bathroom. Well, there was some potted stuff in the main room if you want to go shit in that.
Oh, hey, do you want to go to the bathroom? Both of you? Here. Let me see if I can make this work for today.
Don't they have a bathroom here?
Maybe tomorrow.
No.
Use their crate. I mean, just like the neighbor crate. We could grab in. How about one of those broken vase? Or rather, an unbroken vase. Do they have one of those?
This is a museum without a public bathroom?
We'll take a shit in it.
Okay. No problem. Corey goes over and takes a shit in one of the artistic vases. Yeah. Your already says.
State art that, bitches.
This is shitty. This is the shittiest art I've ever seen.